We explain the process of globalization. Globalization is the term used to describe the way countries are becoming more interconnected, both economically and culturally. Globalization is an international process driven by trade, investment, technology and finance. This process has effects on the environment, on culture, on political systems, on economic development and prosperity, and on human physical well-being in societies around the world. Globalization is not new, though. For thousands of years, people, and, later, corporations, have been buying from and selling to each other in lands at great distances. One such example is the famed Silk Road across Central Asia that connected China and Europe during the Middle Ages. But what exactly drives globalization? Over the past 20 years there have been significant developments in both communications and transport technologies. The introduction of specialized bulk carriers and container ships has helped to reduce the cost of transport and greatly increase the volume of world trade. Recent developments in communications technology, especially the development of the Internet and email, enable people anywhere on Earth to have access to and distribute vast amounts of information. The production and distribution of goods and services is increasingly dominated by very large companies known as transnational corporations, TNCs. The business links of TNCs create a more integrated world economy where decisions made in one country can affect people in other parts of the world. International trade has given countries access to goods and services they are unable to produce themselves or can obtain more cheaply from other places. Watch the next video to find. We'll explain the impacts of globalization. The evidence of globalization is everywhere, but it is important to recognize that not everyone is in favor of it. Some groups argue that TNCs are responsible for many of the world's environmental problems. These problems include global warming, the depletion of natural resources and the production of harmful chemicals. Some groups also claim that TNCs take advantage of developing countries by polluting industries within their borders, logging their tropical forests and exploiting their labor. Other concerns include the loss of local culture, the tendency for developed countries to interfere in the affairs of developing countries, and the reduced power of governments to control economic activity. However, there are people who support globalization and suggest it benefits individuals and the global community. Supporters of globalization claim that it results in faster economic growth, quicker access to new technology, cheaper imports and greater competition. Supporters of globalization also argue that globalization will make the world economy more efficient and will continue to create hundreds of millions of jobs, mainly in developing countries. Thank you for watching Adumacate.